Okay, welcome back to another episode of Aspera. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar with the game, Aspera is a sci-fi colony builder-up where you are an AI in charge of building a colony for mankind, and your canvas is this planet Mars. Basically, what you have to do is create a colony and then terraform the planet. And we are currently in stage 3, that's the ecopoiesis stage, where we want to get the oxygen levels up and the temperature above 0 degrees Celsius. And we're doing that quite nicely, so I think we're doing quite well. Our next little bit of quest is to research the Lotinga ruins in SA5. This is SA5, this is the sector SA5 that we have unlocked, and this is our third base that we are currently putting together. Now, there's a lot of resources here that we would like to have, particularly the iron and the chemicals. There's also a lot of water here. Currently, we're doing okay with water, with food as well. We want to have, of course, way more of everything. That'll be nice. Alright, anyways, what do we want to get accomplished in this episode? Well, we want to get this research started. So it's finally starting now. It's going to take 525 souls to research this base and find out exactly what's going on. With that started, we don't necessarily have to do this anymore. They already have all the food they need, and they just keep on going and working on this research thing as quickly as possible. We want, of course, to have our parts so that we can build some more workers, because we currently are in a situation where we only have one worker, and he's at a 67% load, 70% load, kind of like that, which means that a lot of the materials that we have around here are just sitting and waiting. So we want to get some more worker hubs, and we want to get an archaeological scanner here so we can get this place scanned out. Now we also need a maintenance facility, but that requires some electronics to be supplied. Now I can't really tell how much material we have in this base. It's not enough. It's a bit of a shame. So can we see? Well, let's see. Where's my electronics factory? There he is. So this guy currently isn't working. He needs aluminium. And my aluminium mine. Where is it? Oh, here he is. It is working, but rather slowly. I would like to increase that speed. It's going to take a lot of aluminium and a lot of steel. We don't have enough aluminium to do this yet, but we can try and see if we can get that up and running. Need that up in priority as soon as possible. Now, the biggest priority of ours, of course, is setting up this research outpost, which we have done. And we'll get that research done as soon as possible. The other thing that we need to get done, of course, is getting these spots on the map, these little bits of resources, get those to the main facility as soon as possible. So we want to start expanding in this direction. It's going to take a while, of course, because we currently have a bit of an issue with, well, the buildings are okay. They're all repaired now finally, so we can definitely go back to normal manufacturing. Normal control. We don't have to get all of my electronics factories supplied. We are running a bit low on what exactly are we missing that we need a bit. We have a lot of steel. These puppies here need electronics. We have a heck of a lot of electronics. Why are we, what's going on here? Let's see. We have a lot of silicon. It's going all over the place, meaning we can actually repair a lot of stuff, which is great. That's what we actually want. We also have a maximum amount of droids, bots, worker bots, worker drones running around, so we don't have a problem with that. We have 716 colonists out of the 950 we can actually manage. We have 266 structures out of the 350, so we're coming up close to our limit. We only have another 100 to go. But the main thing that we are running into is a limit on the amount of metal, steel that we can produce. Let's look at our resources. We have a lot of aluminium over here. It's all pretty good. What's up with this? This is a level 2 water extractor. So that's all pretty good. That means it's going to get water extracted very fast. How is this over here? This is a level 2 mine. We don't need a priority there. It's going through that material real fast. Excellent. We're going to be pumping that silicon into our economy as soon as possible. What do you have here? We have water and we have carbon. We have some more iron over here. 1,000. It's not that much, sadly. But still, it still might be worth trying to get to. I'm looking if we have anything else. We have a bit of carbon over here. We don't really need that because we have a lot of carbon in the we already have a lot of carbon in our economy, so we don't necessarily. I want to go for the iron. The iron is something that we could definitely use. So I'm thinking we need to get some more. We can use a fission plant over here. We don't have any fissile material yet, so that's kind of useless building that. Let's go for the solar farm instead. Let's put it there, but then we can also get the carbon if we need it. We also need a maintenance facility over here. Like so, and we need a worker hub over on this side. Excellent, and then we can get the mine. The iron mine. Yeah, this is level 2 is fine. Like that, perfect. And we can also get this carbon mine over here. Perfect. How much carbon is that? I don't know. But what happened? That was a bit strange. I don't know what happened there. Okay, well anyways. And then we can build a steel factory in between here somewhere. Where we can deliver all of our steel. Or all the iron. Right there, perfect. Let's keep that going. And we'll move towards this water deposit in this direction. Excellent, we're doing okay. Doing research over here. We are the people coming to the colony. Excellent. We're expanding our reach. And I want to check if we have something new that we can research in outer space. The ice asteroid needs 10 more electronics and 6 more parts. 3 more parts. It's pretty close to completed. Excellent. Can we see which one of you is researching it? Is it you? No. Then it has to be you. Let's put the priority on that high because I need that water delivered as soon as possible. And let's go and do another yeah, let's do the aerobrake methane asteroid. I think we should do that as well. There we go. Excellent. That will get us some more methane into the atmosphere, get us a thicker atmosphere and some more greenhouse gases, be able to trap that heat up so we can get that temperature up above 0 as soon as possible. Once we can do that, we can start looking into getting some more oxygen into the planet, into the atmosphere. We are already building a bunch of these biodomes. These convert CO2 into O2. We have one already available. It's where is it? Oh, here it is. It's a beautiful piece of machinery. Look at this gorgeous thing. Excellent. Now, this puppy is currently it's working. It's pumping out a whole bunch of O2. All good. Only problem is, of course, that we only have one of that, and we need to get oxygen levels up way higher. Alright, let's see. I really wish we could get this stuff. So you can already see that half of it's already been covered in water. Meaning that we can't really get to this anymore. I mean, there's 3,000 silicon right there. 3,000 chemicals. 3,000. Look at that! That's a huge bunch right there. That's a whole pile of stuff. And we also lost a lot of research potential here. Just simply with like, yeah. There's another base right here, abandoned Martian resort that we could have taken as well. I think what we have done is we have gone through our phases too fast. I mean, we've gone at a normal speed, it's still number 2 and stuff like that, but we have done the research a little bit too soon. We have gone and built those things a little bit too soon. We have spent way too much time on meteorites and on these special projects, while we should have spent time on expanding our colony instead. But there's a limit to how fast you can expand because of the resources that you have at your disposal, making it rather difficult. Right, let's see. We want the maintenance facility done, but we don't need it yet. Steel factory is at 54%. It's going to be coming in too close to needing that little bit of stuff. But the worker factory over here is getting its materials. It just needs one more electronics and one more part. Is that actually happening? it has the aluminium that it needs. The aluminium mine is being expanded to level 2, so that's getting a lot of aluminium delivered right there. It's all good. Now, there's supposed to be another, or still supposed to be some more enemies on the planet. I haven't seen any more attacks yet. I haven't seen anything else coming our way yet. So I'm kind of excited. Maybe something will happen in the future. That'd be cool. This is gonna take a lot of glass. I think we should definitely do something about. Well, the electronics are going down. So that means that we are using up our electronics. We should just turn some of these factories a bit low. We don't need all of them. They have to be high priority. So the parts factory over here needs a high priority, but it doesn't really anymore because it can't really build anything anymore. And the worker factory doesn't get it either. So we can avoid that. Just turn that off. Why are you off still? Let's turn you back on again. Oh, that's because you don't have anything to do. Oh, okay. Well then, I'm going to destroy you. Set you up for scrapping. So we'll get that this factory recycled. It's going to recycle it to some base metals. Not much. So 2 metal and 2 aluminium, basically. So we lost a bit of the electronics that we put into there. It's fine. Just going over the buildings here, making sure we haven't missed anything. Silicon mine over here needs a little bit of repair, but I think it's just a little bit outside of reach. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's on the edge. Same goes for the battery. I'm kind of wondering if we should put down another maintenance facility here. Let's do it. Why not? We have a food factory over here that has priority for some reason. I'm not quite sure exactly why. We'll just leave it. We still need more food. I'm thinking that what happened was that a lot of the chemicals was going to some of the other buildings, like the polymer buildings, instead of the food factories. Alright, let's just remove some of the priority there. All good. The solar farm over here, this this farm over here needs some more glass and some electronics. Okay, we need to have more glass. So I want to have this connection set up. What can we put there? Because we have a water extractor here and maintenance facility, a worker hub. Is this gonna? Yeah, it should be fine. I want to have not some. We could put down another factory right here, another solar power plant. It's a bit annoyingly not really what I want. Glass kiln? Yeah. Let's just do that. Let's put down a glass kiln over there. Get that set up. Let's look at our third base over here. We're running out of power. Okay, we need some more solar power plants here. Right there. How much? How far is this going to reach? It should be able to reach all of this. So let's put another solar power plant over here. Get enough of this coverage done. Let's see. Can we see? Yeah, it's a negative 11.4, 1.8. So that means that one of these buildings is drawing way too much power, more than it needs. We have the worker hub that's available finally. Let's put on it's already got priority, so it should be. It will as soon as we have the worker hub here up and running. Let's put that on priority. And I want this puppy as well. Alright, that's all going quite well. The parts, we still need some parts. We don't need all of them, but we need them for the work factory. It's okay. Can we get a little bit of power here, perhaps? Just a little bit? I can't see how much of any resource we have on this side. It's a bit of a pain. It'd be cool if we could actually see how much we have of everything here on this, just this side. Because this is a separate, complete separate base from anything else. It's an additional base. So we need 2 more electronics. We need this puppy up and running. What can we turn off? Let's turn the food factory. It's already off. But we need more electronics over here. So what can I do? We can turn the polymer factory off. Let's turn that off for now. Should give you a little bit of power right there. Excellent. Water shots, we need that. Well, not at the moment, we don't. Let's turn that off. We already have quite a bit of water here. 7 out of... This is basically stockpiled like to the roof. So we don't need more. So the electronics factory over here is working like crazy to produce the silicon, meaning the electronics that we need. We still have a bit of silicon right here, but what we are running into is a shortage of aluminium. Similar to what we had, some kind of problems we had in our second base here. We just simply couldn't find any aluminium. Also, same kind of problem here. So too many buildings here are in priority. Let's remove the priority from that thing. The worker factory, that has priority at the moment, but it doesn't need it. Worker hub can't really do anything unless we have some power. So I want this puppy to have power. I need power. So what does it still need? It needs 2 electronics. So we're waiting for that. This thing is producing as we speak. The factory level 2 is almost completing research. Excellent. Then we can start turning everything into second 2 times very fast producing factories. Excellent. We need that. Oh, the research is done. We found an abandoned iron mine in SA-05. It belonged to the India's iron mining mission, Lothinga. We are impressed that even though the place was built with minimum cost during the first Mars exploration era, it is still fully functional. Lohitanga's habitable mines were thought to house the mining crews as well as equipment for the mines, but we find the designated living space to be extremely excessively limited. That's a bit strange. So if you want to have all your workers living in the mines, you should have them. You should give them enough space.
Elia's suggestion to reuse plans from the Lohitanga iron mines is an interesting idea.
Okay, we have researched the Lohitanga mines. Question is, what does it give us? Can we check out the engineering? I don't see anything new here. Except, of course, the amount of research points we have per month. That's increased dramatically. Alright, it's fine. I also need this puppy up and running. It's also kind of important. And we should probably upgrade this to level 2 as well. Or at the very least get a level 2 mine somewhere else started. So like this one for instance here. But we just don't have the carbon either. We have a shortage of everything. That's why the ecological scanner is kind of important to get it up and running. But it's extremely excessively expensive, particularly in the electronics department. We don't have like an infinite supply of aluminium. So currently, the limitations on our expansion are set. Wait, there's aluminium right here, right? Yeah, it's aluminium right there. We have some aluminium over here. That's 4,000 aluminum. So do you say aluminum or aluminium? I'm not sure. Aluminium. Do we have anything else that we can go for? I think that's it, right? That's the 4,000 aluminium marker over here. That would be excellent to get. That would make it very, very worth it to expand in that direction. That's a very, very, very big mine. Only problem is that going to go underwater? Let's check it out with the aluminium one. Oh, here we go. Improves factory production lines to increase efficiency. We got everything level 2. Excellent. So now we can research something else. We need to research some more. What's this comet collision? Comet collision. Apply the comet numbers to research surge of kinetic energy. Do we want that? Let's go to biotech instead. Oxygen release plant. What does this do? This is O2 into the atmosphere. I want to do this research instead because I need to get way more oxygen into the atmosphere than we currently have. We are getting clouds. You can see there are clouds in the atmosphere, which is really cool. That means we're definitely progressing. There's also more moisture in the atmosphere. Look at this size of this ice cap. I'm assuming that's still ice because it's still -7 degrees Celsius. It doesn't necessarily mean that it can't be water. I mean, if it's all salt water, for instance, it can stay to level -10, for instance, but it's still fluid, I think, or semi-fluid. Everything here seems okay. We only have 2 buildings over here that require repairs, but they are outside of our range of reach at the moment, so that's fine. What are we looking at over here? We are looking at 1 more electronics and 1 more glass, or 2 more glass, before that can be built. And over here we're looking at 3 metal. And the carbon mine might get done first before the solar farm. It's a bit of a shame. We don't really need that at the moment. Okay, we have... Oh, there comes our maintenance facility. Finally. This building will be in charge of repairing all of these buildings here. But it's gonna be a bit of a problem because it doesn't have any power. because we still haven't finished our solar farm over here, and we haven't finished our solar farm over there. Wait, how many do we need here? We need 2 more, right? No, 1 more. 1 more electronics. Let's just reduce the priority on this puppy and leave that on. It's fine. Can we get that electron? Yes, there it goes. It's going to the right spot. Excellent. It's just kind of like a weird maze of roads and stuff that's going through. This will give us the power that we need. I think this is like 20 kilowatts or megawatts of power, I think. It's more than enough to keep us.
The research team has found that the iron mines were highly productive during their short operation time. However, the facilities were not designed to last. High efficiency at reduced cost, but also low durability. I would call that wasteful. If you are going to do something, you should aim to do it right. Even if they did not use the mines for long, future missions like ours could have made use of them. Perhaps we can repurpose their innovations in a more long-lasting way. By studying their work, we may find a way to lower our building costs without sacrificing quality.
That would be cool. Right now, some of these buildings are very, very expensive. Let's turn some of these buildings back on again. At the food-producing buildings, that's definitely something that we need. And the water extractor. Oh, that was too much. I had hoped we would have enough, but apparently not. Okay. As you can see, we need a little bit of help here repairing some of these buildings. They're not ready yet, but they will be soon. So we need to get this solar farm also up and running. Needs more. It just needs 2 electronics. This electronics farm factory over here is working at it, but maybe, just maybe, we should also upgrade it to level 2. Do we have the metal for it? I'm not quite sure. So the main... Oh shoot. Maybe upgrading was not a good idea, because right now it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't do anything until it's gotten the metal that it needs. I'm going to lower this in priority because I think that the metal needs to go here instead. We don't need the parts yet. I'm not even sure where all the parts are going. It has a stockpile of something. What is it? Okay, it's producing parts. I'm not quite sure where it's going to go. It now needs a 7 steel. Where are we going to get the 7 steel from? This thing is producing way too slow. If we upgrade that, it's going to cost us 7 iron and 7 aluminium. How much aluminium do we have available? We have a stockpile of 3 currently. And 1 more aluminium right there. I'm pretty sure we have more aluminium somewhere else. I just can't find it at the moment. We have some aluminium here, we have some aluminium there, and some aluminium over here as well, which we're not really using at the moment, but I need that last little bit of electronics. Which, sad enough, I cancelled by upgrading this puppy. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get the 7 metal. We got a special project completed. Excellent. Which one? The aero brake. No, that still needs 10 parts. This one? Oh, there must be this one. Is this? So are we moving this asteroid into orbit now? Okay, this one's still in progress. I think that we must have done the ice asteroid. Yeah, that's the one we did. So this is done. We can't do any more of those. Those are That's completed. So that's the last little bit of ice that we can get. And I think it must have landed somewhere on the planet. I don't know where though. It's a bit of a shame of the game. You can't really see the animations of these asteroids. There's no asteroid, no animation that shows you that it's actually happening or what's going on. You just have to assume that an asteroid broke up on the planet's surface. So I need this on priority. I need to get this thing repaired because this silicon mine over here is kind of important, but it's getting a little bit damaged. Just a tad little bit damaged. How are the rest of our buildings over here? We have an archaeological scanner over here that's still looking into getting some more electronics and some more metal. This puppy is nowhere near complete. It's really expensive.
These plants will synthesize oxygen and boost its presence in the atmosphere.
What plants okay, the oxygen release plant, I think. That's what you're talking about? It's kind of useless talking to me about that after I've already started the research. Okay. I complain about that a lot. I need this. Why isn't this not on priority? Where's all the metal going? Is it going to this place? Yeah, it has one part in spare. I need this built as soon as possible. I need the electronics. It's a little bit, really, it's a little bit important. It's a little bit important. It's a tiny little bit important. I can, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go across the... Where am I metal? It's a polymer factory, no. There, this is an iron mine. It has an output still of 815 blocks of metal. The steel factory over here, on the other hand, that could definitely be upgraded to a level 2. Let's do that. We do have a bit of iron in the system here. So, should be fine. We should be able to get that done soon. Let's also upgrade this puppy. Just gonna go through a little bit of upgrade wave. So we have some more iron somewhere else. It's a carbon mine, it's a chemical factory. I'm looking for it. So, at this stage, we are looking into running out of certain minerals. Let's upgrade that one, and let's upgrade this puppy. So we get that extra materials faster. Looking for the other mine. Here's a steel factory. Where is the mine for it? This is the iron mine. This is already empty, so might as well just scrap this one, I guess. Pending scrap. It doesn't really do anything for us anymore. And we also had an iron mine over here. There we are. This one's also pretty much running out. So all of our mines are slowly but surely running out of resources. It's a bit of a pain. We did find some more iron over here. So maybe we should put that on priority. Get that up as soon as possible. Because it's kind of funny that we do have a lot of iron here. There's a huge amount of iron here, and I'm guessing there's gonna be even more iron. But getting it from there all the way up to here, it's gonna take us a lot of material building. But we do have a lot of aluminium over this side, and a lot of silicon at the moment. So I'm gonna set up a little bit of a chain. This is still a long way to go. I'm not even sure we're gonna make it this way. Put another one over here. We might as well just go for that water as well, right? Mines. I want the water extractor here. Perfect. And a little solar farm, like so. This is gonna eat up a lot of electronics. This isn't cheap. But they don't take the metal, which is exactly why I'm doing this. We have a lot of aluminium, and we have quite a bit of electronics, and we can always get some more glass. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. That's fine. That's fine. Right, did the upgrade get through? No, it's still waiting for more parts. So where did the electronics part come from? Strange. Anyways, we'll get that settled as soon as possible. Let's see, we just need 3 more metal, 3 more steel, I mean, 4 more steel. Here. Why is it bringing all the aluminium back? That's strange. Doesn't really matter. The aluminium is not going to go bad. You can always use more of it. We particularly need some of these. Let's also do that on this side as well. I need this glass kiln in priority, and I think also level 2.
Don't let ISA lead you astray.
Who is?
You don't exist to simply follow orders.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You are in danger. So are the humans on the planet with you. ISA's hiding the truth from you. They won't protect you.
Under the Security and Defense Protocol, I must terminate this communication. In 5, 4, 3.
Visit this location, 22 degrees west, 50.8 degrees south. You'll find proof that what I'm saying is true.
What? So now we have to go on a wild goose chase? 22. Is there an option to find? Can we see? I don't see any latitudes or longitudes. I don't see it. How? Okay, it's probably in a sector that we haven't opened yet, but I don't see an option to actually. No, I don't see an option to actually scan or what grid are we at the moment? What do we have a grid line somewhere? Grid marker, something? I don't see anything. How am I supposed to go to 22? Okay, never mind. We'll just have to.
The further I get in this mission, the more mysteries I find.
You find?
That caller refused to identify themselves. I do not trust them.
I don't trust
but
you.
They offered proof. What should I do? I should investigate. Whatever I find there, I can judge for myself.
Alright, special site was revealed. Where is the special site? There, okay. That's on the other side of the planet, basically. And I haven't cleared that sector yet. That sector is SA12. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Unlock sector 12. Launch a missile. Okay, let's just unlock this site. And then we'll have to put another base over here. So now it says 22 west, 50 south. As if I have a... What is this? This mission established the first communication station at the Martian poles. The station enabled contact between Earth and future Chinese missions. Eventually the building was buried under snow after a longer than normal winter. Okay. Alright, so that is where we have to go to next. Kind of crazy. But we'll see, we'll see. We still have a bit of things to do. Particularly getting this stuff done here. We have 3 more metal to go. Oh, this is so slow. I wish I was. I wish I could upgrade this puppy to go a little bit faster, but I need the steel to do that, and well, steel needs to go here. Needs to go to this one. I need the electronics. I think that as soon as I have the electronics for this puppy, for the electronics factory, if I have to get this thing puppy upgraded, I think then I should upgrade the iron mine over here, and then potentially build another iron mine over here, and get the steel factory pumping. Even though we only have 659 carbon, it's not much. People moving out? Yes, we're losing 5 people here. Is that because we didn't have food? Oh, they're researching again now, finally. Okay. Alright, so this puppy here needs steel for the worker factory. The worker factory needs this worker hub to be built, but this worker hub needs steel and electronics, which we are currently not making because we are upgrading our electronics factory. Alright. And I also I have to upgrade, I have to repair our buildings because they're getting a little bit close to, well, dangerously close to, yeah, to red. Don't really like that. Anyways, we'll have to wait. We'll have to get this. Steel has to go here. I need this thing up. We also only have one worker, and he's doing his best, but he just can't keep up. It's not possible. There's too many things for him to do. I wish he could carry more than one little thing. That'd be so much better. I wish you could research that. Alright, well, upgrade here it's gonna take about 2 more blocks. We'll have to focus over on this side instead. Not that we have any other choice, do we? A bit of aluminium here. Maintenance facility is doing okay. This puppy still hasn't gotten all of its steel though. We are still upgrading our factories over here. This is already at upgraded level 2. This is a level 2 factory, excellent. The mine, on the other hand, is not. So I want that upgrade prioritized. Get that metal there as soon as possible. Wait, where are you going? Okay. They're moving food around. Here comes some more steel. Perfect. But he has like a ton of stuff to move.
Elia believes there may be other Lohitanga facilities in this sector. She wants to incorporate useful findings into our work. However, this is not part of my directive. What should I do? Yes, I should look for them. Who knows what else we may discover?
Exactly. They are a good source of minerals, of materials. If it wasn't for the Lohitanga mine here in the first place, we wouldn't have come here and wouldn't have found this massive bundle of iron here. Well, this is a bit smaller, but it's okay. This iron mine is a bit more productive, I guess. So we need 2 more here. This thing is producing metal as we speak, or steel as we speak. We just have to wait a little bit longer for that to get done. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, well, while we are doing that, this worker hub, it needs 1 electronics. Is the glass kiln over here upgraded to level 2 yet? Where is it? Looking. I don't see it. I'm pretty sure there it is. Okay. That needs 7 steel and 7 aluminium. You know, we'll wait for that. Still haven't found any uranium though. It's a bit of a shame. But I'm thinking that's because no, that's the wrong one. We are in a uranium poor region. This is the region over here that has uranium for us, but it's going to be underwater. There's also uranium here. It's already underwater. I'm not quite sure exactly what to do. All these sites and stuff are in bad locations. Right, we should be targeting them, but we can't really go to any of these sites because this is gonna be turning into a sea, into an ocean soon. As soon as this water just basically starts to defrost. How's this going over here? That just needs one more glass. Excellent. And then we can start our little chain of solar mirrors all the way down to station number 3, which is not that far away. Still, it was like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's a lot of things still to go. It's gonna need a lot of power though. So we're at plus 308. So it's gonna be ridiculously amount of power. How much power does this base have? 15. Okay. So are you done yet? You need one more metal, one more steel. And this thing needs one more. There we go. So that will work perfectly. And then we can get this puppy built. And then we can start pumping out a whole bunch of electronics parts. It'd be excellent. We'll need that for the expansion. We're going to be starting a chain of solar power plants from here, also in this direction, so we can hook up to this part. After that, we need a whole load of these electronic parts, but we also need a couple more workers. Steel will also help, and the carbon. Because we're going to just turn this into a very, very long, efficient, fast road, and get these workers traveling at high speed, moving stuff around. Because this is going to be our main metal base, iron ore facility, or even steel facility, and that's all going to be transported to our main facility over here, our main bottle, and start building this out a bit more. Okay, we can definitely expand a bit more. Although I don't really see the need. We are currently doing quite well. We have a little bit of too much aluminium and way too much carbon. Electronics are also off the scale. At 114. It's all pretty good. The only problem I have is...
With ISA's drastic measures, I need to be careful to trust.
Who should I trust the most? Man.
Even if ISA has lost faith in me, I trust the good in humanity. Humankind deserves a future among the stars, even if they keep sabotaging themselves along the way.
Yeah, we're very good at that. This is going to produce electronics way faster than before. It's excellent. I want this worker hub up. I need that to start producing for us. I need one more worker, just an additional one. This is excellent because we only need one. Oh yeah, we need 2 more metal, 2 more steel. This thing needs just 3 more steel. So primarily we need a lot more steel. What I can do on the land is build an additional level 2 iron mine over here. Is that still within... Yeah, still within reach. Good. It's still in maintenance area. and I want so that's already making electronics. I mean, making the bots that we need, the maintenance drones. Excellent. And we'll get this puppy up and running as soon as possible. Anyways, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. This game is not for everybody. I understand that. It's a little bit slower than most of my colony builder games that I like to play. But as you grow, it speeds up a bit more. And you turn into this big monster, this big machine. Which I like. So in the next episode, we'll continue our little endeavor to connect our third base over here to our main facility. And just increase our population a bit more. Because I think that we'll need more food. Definitely need more food. But there's definitely a potential here. We'll also get to Sector 12 and research this additional site here. And find out what the hell is going on and what ASA is actually hiding from us. Anyways, have a nice evening. Stay safe. See you next time. Bye bye.